Hi, writers. Welcome back with me, Mrs. Schoonerman, and I'm here to do some more writing with you again this week. Last week, we covered what we call personal narrative writing, where we wrote stories about things that really have happened to us in our lives. So you wrote some stories about a time when you were sick. You shared a story about one of your favorite places to go in the world. You shared a story about a time that you played with one of your favorite toys and some other wonderful topics that we learned more about you and some of your stories from your life. But this week, we're moving on to a new kind of writing, and it's called informational writing. And it's where we're going to teach our readers information about different topics. So, today's topic that we're going to be working on is actually something that you know a whole lot about already. We are going to teach our reader about the parts of our body. So we're going to teach our reader all about me or all about you. So let's read our learning target together. I can draw and label a self-portrait and then write 2 facts about myself. What if someone had no idea what the different parts of the body were? What if they didn't know what these were? What if they didn't know what this was? What if they didn't know what this was? Well, we're going to teach our reader today about the different body parts. But before we get started on that, let's look at what informational writing is. This is not what we're doing today. This is just a model. But what we're going to be following is this kind of format. All of our writing pieces, we're going to make sure that we add a title. So we'll make sure we check off this box that we have a title. A title is just the name of our writing piece. The title also will give our reader some information about, oh, this is what the writing is about. So this title here, this says all about cats. We're not writing about cats today. This is just a model. Then another thing that we will be doing on our writing pieces are we are going to draw a diagram or a picture of whatever it is that we're teaching our reader about. A diagram is just a fancy way of saying a picture. We will also be adding labels to our picture, to our diagram, so that our reader knows what the different parts are. So for this cat here, I labeled the diagram by saying, oh, well, this is the tail. I said, this is furry body, eyes, ears, whiskers. Those are all the labels that I put labels on my diagram, my picture. Then at the bottom here, the last part that we will be adding to our informational writing pieces this week are facts or captions. It's just a sentence that is a true sentence. And we will talk more about a fact and an opinion in just a moment. But these are 3 examples of some facts about cats. Cats have whiskers. That's a fact. They really have whiskers. They also have 4 legs. That's a fact. Cats have 4 legs. And last, some cats are orange. That is another fact. There are some cats that are orange. Some cats are other colors, but one fact I know is that there are some cats that are orange. Now I keep saying the word fact. What is a fact? Well, a fact is something you can prove. Something you can prove. It means it is a real thing that it cannot be disputed. It's different than an opinion. An opinion, it's okay to have opinions, but an opinion is something that's personal to us. It's something that is just how we think or how we feel about something. It doesn't necessarily make it a fact. So if we look over here, this isn't a fact, and then this is an opinion. This fact says a bee can sting with its stinger. That's something real. That's something that can happen. The opinion is bees are very scary. That's an opinion. That is not a fact. Some people think or feel that bees are scary, but that's not a real fact. We can't prove that bees are scary. That's just how we think or feel about bees. Here's another example. Cats walk on 4 legs. That's a fact. Cats walk on 4 legs. But an opinion about cats are cute and sweet. That sounds just like how somebody would think or feel about a cat, but it's not a fact. We cannot prove that cats are cute and sweet. So this is a big focus that we need to focus on this week, is only writing facts. Here's a little sneak peek at what our diagram today may look like when we draw a picture of our person, of ourselves, and then label the different body parts. I also have a special video I want to share with you, because maybe you're not sure what body parts that we could add to our diagram. So I want you to get ready. We're going to get up, we're going to get moving, and I want you to move the body parts that you hear in the song.
On my body, from my head to my toes, I'm gonna move each body part and say it, here we go. These are the parts of my body, from my head to my toes, I'm gonna move each body part and say it, here we go. I move my head, head. I move my eyes, eyes. I move my nose. I move my ears. I move my mouth. I move my neck. I move my shoulders. I move my stomach. I move my arms. I move my elbows. I move my hands. I move my fingers. I move my legs. I move my knees. I move my feet. I move my toes. These are the parts of my body, from my head to my toes, I'm gonna move each body part and say it, here we go. These are the parts of my body, from my head to my toes, I'm gonna move each body part and say it, here we go. Head, eyes, nose, ears, mouth, neck, shoulders, stomach, arms, elbows, hands, fingers, legs, knees, feet, toes.
Wow, there's a lot of different body parts that we can add to our diagram, to our informational writing piece today. So if you don't already, go get your pencil and go get a piece of paper, and we are about to begin. Okay, on your paper, you want to make sure the first thing that you do is you write your name and today's date. Today's date is Monday. It is May 18th, 2020. Now, the next thing we need to do, remember that the anchor chart that I showed you before, the first thing that we need to do is add a title. We want to add the title. Now, we're not writing about kitty cats today. We were writing all about us. So the title of our work today is going to be All About Me. So you want to write that at the top of your paper. So we can go ahead and do that now. We're going to write All About Me. That's the title of our work. All about me. There's our title of our work, All About Me. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to think about our picture. Now, remember, in that video, it shows all the different, a bunch of the different parts. So your picture might look a little different than mine because we look different. So what I want you to do is you can choose. You can draw along with me, draw the picture of your body from head to toe, or you can just watch how I do this and do it after the video. It's up to you. So I remember in that video, I saw that they had a head. So I'm going to draw the head first. This is my head. And they talked about our eyes, that we have 2 eyes. I move my eyes, eyes, eyes. I move my nose, nose, nose. So there's my nose and my mouth. They talked about our ears. They talked about the neck. Talked about shoulders. And they talked about our arms. So we'll add some arms. And I'm going to put my arms up like I'm going, what? And all right, we've got our arms. And on my arms at the end, I've got hands. So I'm going to add my hands with 5 fingers. Because I have 5. I have 5 fingers on each hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw my legs down here. There's my tummy. And there at the bottom, we've got my feet. And this looks nothing like me because it's really, I've got hair. This doesn't look like me. And my hair is brown. So I'm going to add brown for my hair. Oh my goodness, that's already looking so much more like me. Just adding a little hair will do the trick. And I've got some eyebrows I could add in there. Oh, and friends at home, I want you to really think about what high quality details you can add to your drawing. What could you put on for your clothes? Like my shirt, I could add some stripes to my shirt, some crisscross pattern. I don't know what we would call my shirt, but it looks like there's a bunch of like squares on it. And I'm wearing black pants, so later on I can go add some more details and add black pants onto me. Now, the next thing we need to do, remember, we wrote our title, we drew our diagram, but our readers, they don't know what each of these body parts are called. So we need to add the labels. That was the third part on our checklist here, the labels. So when we add a label, we're just going to draw a little line coming from what we're labeling and then write the word that matches what body part it is. So I just drew a line from my head. So I'm going to label that head. Head. I hear an H. I hear an E. And this is a tricky word. It actually has an A and then it ends head. D. Head. And then we've got our eyes. Can add a label to the eyes. That starts with an E. E-Y-E-S, eyes. Nose. I hear an N at the beginning. Nose. And that actually has an E at the end, a silent E. Nose. What about, we could add labels for our hands. 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 Oh, don't forget the neck. The neck. That starts with an N. E. This is fun because it's got a C that goes k, and it has a K that goes k. What? Yeah, that's how to spell neck. So we've got eyes, head, nose, hands, neck. Am I done? Not at all. Friends, there's so many more things that we can add labels to. Remember, there's the mouth, the hair, the ears, the shirt, the stomach, not the shirt, the stomach though, or the belly button. You could label your belly button, your legs, your knees, your feet, your toes. A lot more labels can be added. I'm going to leave it as this. because I'm challenging you at the end of the video to go and add 3 more labels. Now, this is the part in the video where I'm going to ask you to please put down your pencil, because I'm going to do the last part of my informational writing piece that's about me. This is where it is different, because your facts that you write about yourself are not going to be the same as the facts that I write about myself, because we're different people. So the facts about you are most likely going to be very different. So the first fact, the first thing that is real about me, is that I have long brown hair. So that's the first sentence I'm going to write. That's the first caption, the first fact down at the bottom here. I have long brown hair. So I think about what I'm going to say, and now I'm going to write it down. I have long brown hair. So we start our sentences with a capital. We leave a finger space when we go to start a new word. Have, and that's a sight word, so we can spell that in a snap. I have, leave a finger space, long, long, brown, that's a B. Remember, bees have bellies. Here's the rest of brown, and then the word hair. Hair. And we end our sentences with punctuation. So I did all the things that good writers do in that sentence. Okay, the next sentence, the next fact is that it's about my eyes. My eyes, I have what are called hazel eyes. Hazel eyes. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but hazel eyes are when someone's eyes are a little brown and green and gold and kind of all sorts of different colors. There's no one color. Right now they look super brown, but if you look really closely, oh, I'm getting really close. You can see there's different colors in there. There's not just one color. They're called hazel. That's a fact about me. That's something we can prove. I just proved it to you by showing you. I have hazel eyes. So that's my next fact. My eyes are hazel. That's what I'm going to write. Fact number 2. Started my sentence with a capital. Eyes are, leave a finger space between the new word, and that's a sight word. My eyes are hazel. So hazel starts with an H. Hazel, and Z is in the word hazel. And I end my sentence with punctuation, with a period. Okay, so we just started this informational writing piece together, but you still have some work to go, because your facts, remember, are going to be different than mine. Let's review. The informational writing piece, you need to have a title. And maybe your title, maybe you want to write a different title. Maybe your title is going to be all about, and then you're going to put your name. Or maybe your title will be Parts of My Body. That'd be a really cool title too. So maybe you want to erase this and you want a different title. That's fine. The title just has to do with what you're teaching your reader about. So we did the title. Next, we have to add the diagram, the picture of what we're teaching our reader about. Then we add labels as to the different parts that are in our diagram, that are in our picture. And we add 2 facts that are real about you. So I'm sending you on your way now. It's time. Now you want to go and get your pencil, get your paper, and now you should have some crayons and markers too, because you could add some high quality details to your writing piece. And remember our learning target today. It is, I can draw and label a self-portrait and then write 2 facts about myself. So to your picture, add 3 more labels. and then write down 2 facts about yourself. And when you are all done, have an adult take a picture of your writing and send it in to your teacher, because we would love to see the work that you are up to. All right, until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful time writing an informational writing piece about the parts of your body and writing 2 facts about yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.